Well, it's been a while since my last update on my Dodgem project, on my bumper car that I'm trying to restore. Since the last video I bought a rotary tool and I've had a go at cutting these rusty bolts off today with quite some success. If you remember from the last couple of videos, I had a big problem getting this rusty bolt off here. There was a bit of rusty metal in that hole, which I managed to cut off with my new rotary tool today and a cutting disc. So that's gone. Down the end here, sorry, I've got my finger a bit in the lens, I'm trying to keep my phone case out of the way. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, down the end I've hit this bit. That was a rusty bit of metal. That was a rusty bit of metal. Now we've just got holes because I managed to cut the bolts off from behind. Over this side, this bit of rusty metal is still in place because, well, not really. I've cut it off, so that's done away with now. That's off. So yeah, I cut that off as well, and I actually feel like I'm making progress now. There's a hole there where the other bolt was rusted completely. The only problem is this bit here. That's still a bit of rusty metal there, but I've made a bit of a mess of the fiberglass there, but I think I'll get that out. Anyway, so back to the overview. See if it will go into this. Come out of focus, doesn't it? Anyway, so that's, yeah, the seat's out of it at the moment. I took the seat out because now I've removed the rusty bolts. I had the seat out so I could get the bolts cut off. You can see inside the shell. I don't know if I've shown this view before. I think I have actually. But there's my Christmas truck. I bought that from Home Bargains. Not really relating to the bumper car project, but I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway, so on to this. Yeah, there's a rusty bolt in there that I couldn't get out, and I've cut that one off. Still bits of rusty metal here. Yeah, and two more there as well. So I don't know if you can see that side. Let's hang on a minute. Let's see if we can get a shot of that side. It's not going to work very well. But, oh, hang on. It's not easy to get photos, video of this side because it's a bit of a confined space. I could lift the body shed out and show it properly, but for now, yeah, there was a couple of bolts there I couldn't get out. There was one at the back as well, but yeah. So anyway, basically what's happened is the rusty metal is off the front of the car. The rusty bits here have been painted. The awful bits that on the bonnet that looked a right mess, I've got those removed because I cut the bolts off. Yes, and what's happened, sorry, my finger again. I've revealed a hole here. When I took this bit of trim off, removed it, there's a big hole here, which I knew about because I could see it from underneath the underside. I could see the holes there. What that is, obviously they've had a token box on there at some point. That was obviously put in there. Excuse my finger. Yeah. That was put in there, I think, obviously for putting tokens in and collecting tokens. Obviously it's been taken off again, and at some point in the car's life they removed that and put the trim back on top of the hole. So yeah, so that was hidden by the trim, but I can cover that with something else. The plan now is to get it painted. Now the rusty bolts are all removed, I'm going to paint it. Hopefully I'm going to paint it orange, and that's the plan anyway. I'm probably going to do it with brush paint because it can't look a lot worse than it already does. It doesn't look very good now, so I think some paint on it will definitely improve it. So I'll probably use a bit of brush paint. I'm not entirely sure. I might spray it, but or I might use some vinyl wrap. I'm not sure really, but definitely the paintwork is the next job. Get it looking all one colour. Hopefully going to paint it orange. That's the plan, but it's looking a lot better. So that's the progress on the bumper car for now. That's the rear view. Yeah, so a bit of paint work and it'll be starting to look a whole lot better. I'm going to paint it, and then I've got some self-adhesive chrome trim I'm going to stick on it. This thing here, this bit on the front, this dash panel, I'm going to get the stuff taken off that. I'm going to clean that up a little bit. I've got some self-adhesive felt to go on that, so I've got plans to get that looking good as well. So that will get seen to, that will get sorted and smartened up. So that'll be good. And I'm thinking about buying a new inner tube for the tyre, because the tyre, especially, I don't think you see on that way, you can't see on that side in that light. Hang on. No, you can't really see. Yeah, the tyre's not really holding its shape that well, so I'm going to get buy an inner tube, I think, from the people that sell spare parts for them, and inflate that so the tyre will be properly inflated, and it will then take the weight to the body shell, and it should sit and look a whole lot better, I think. So that's the bumper car. Also got something else to show you, and that is this. So there we go. This is a sign that I bought. It's an old fairground sign I bought. Found it for sale online. Very cool. It's double-sided. I'll try and show you without dropping it. Yeah, so you can see it's double-sided as well. But on that side, some of the letters are missing off the bottom. What does it say? Obtain your tokens from the pay box. Yeah, there's some letters missing off that side, but it doesn't matter, because on this side it's a perspex sign. It's made out of perspex, and yeah, disc operated. I guess that's what on this would have put your tokens or your discs into that box that's not on my car anymore. So yeah, insert disc when horn blows. when you hear the horn blowing, obtain your disc from the pay box. I just think it's really cool. So yeah, I mean, look, this little Dodgem car sort of in the perspex sign. Yeah, so that's really good. I put that up on display behind the bumper car. So yeah, that's that, and that's it for this update, I think. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. I don't suppose this is of any interest to anybody, because it's probably rather tedious and boring unless you're interested in fairground stuff. There's a bit of trim that came off it. So yeah, everything else was just crumbly, rusty bits. So yeah, I'll do another update when I've got some, maybe when I've got some paint on it. When I've got something else to report, I'll do an update. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers, take care, bye for now.